Hi, I'm Jana, and I'm the owner of a company in the arts and crafts industry, and I give Slack a 5 out of 5 stars. Before we started using Slack, we had sent a lot of email chains back and forth, which is super annoying. A lot of group text messages back and forth, which was equally as annoying. And then we tried using Asana for a while, and it just didn't work as well for communicating amongst our team of people. It was kind of too hard to keep everything together in the way that was working well for us. So that's why we switched over to Slack. So we chose Slack because the way that it's set up, it just makes it so easy for a whole group of people to communicate about one thing, and then for just a couple of people from that group to communicate about smaller topics. So if there's 2 or 3 people in your group who are working on a project together, not everyone on the whole team needs to know all the information about that. But if, say, your team was adding a new person to your little committee group that's working on something, you don't have to go back and find all of the emails that you sent back and forth to catch that person up. They can just click in that channel and go back and see everything that's already happened. And it's just so much easier to keep all the information in one place than to send everyone all over the place. When we integrated Slack, it was a little tricky at first to kind of help the people who are a little bit less tech savvy to download the apps and accept the invitation and get their stuff all logged in. But once everybody was on it, it's fairly self-explanatory and easy to navigate inside of the app, and that you can seamlessly go from the app to the desktop all at the same time. Makes it really easy for people who don't necessarily use a smartphone all day long or spend a lot of their day on their computer. It's great. So if you're thinking about getting Slack, I would definitely do it, but you want to make sure that every person on your team is on board and that they're all agreed to use only Slack for their communications. Because if some people are still just sending emails and they're not regularly checking Slack and they're not really involved in it, it's not going to work as well for your team to be integrated with it. But once everyone is on it and they're all using it, and getting their notifications and checking things regularly, it makes everything so much easier, and you just don't have to go hunting for emails anymore.